As you begin to settle into this moment, take a deep breath and notice how your body is feeling right now. No need to change anything, just noticing how your body naturally moves as you breathe in and out, feeling the rise and fall of your chest, the subtle motions that happen without any effort. Perhaps you can feel a lightness in your legs, or maybe the warmth or coolness in your hands. And that's okay. Just noticing these sensations without the need to control them in any way. It's all happening naturally. And as you notice the way your body feels, allow your attention to gently expand to the sounds around you. Some close, others farther away. They're here, whether or not you focus on them, and it's almost as if they come and go on their own. If you find yourself trying too hard to focus on them, you might notice the sounds becoming more distant, only to return even more clearly when you ease your attention. Just notice, letting them be, without needing to change or control what you hear. Now, take a moment to feel how the air touches your skin. Maybe it's cool or warm against your face, or you notice a shift in the temperature around you. Sometimes you don't even realize how the air is there until it brushes against you. If you try too hard to feel it, it might seem elusive, but when you let go of trying, you might notice it more clearly, almost like it's moving through you, around you, effortlessly. Letting the air just be there, as it is, without any need to force your awareness. Perhaps as you relax more deeply, you might become aware of a taste, something subtle or faint. Maybe it's a flavor you hadn't noticed until just now. And notice how, when you try to taste it, it can feel like it slips away. But when you stop trying so hard, you may realize it's there, just as it always was, waiting for you to notice it, naturally, without effort. As you continue to relax, your attention may begin to shift to what you see, or maybe not. The more you try to focus on what you see, the more distant those images might seem, almost as if they're slipping out of your reach. But if you ease your attention, sometimes images come to you on their own, appearing without your conscious effort. They might pop into your mind when you're not trying, and that's perfectly fine. It's happening naturally, unfolding as it should. So, let's just take a moment to notice how all of these sensations, sounds, sensations, images, are coming to you almost effortlessly. The more you try to control them, the more distant they might seem. But when you stop trying so hard, things unfold on their own. No need to force anything, just noticing, allowing everything to happen naturally, exactly as it is. Isn't it interesting how things seem clearer when you stop focusing so much? The more you let go, the more everything flows, like a river moving smoothly. Just letting go of the need to control and allowing things to unfold in their own way, naturally, without effort. When you stop trying to make it happen, you may begin to realize that images, sensations, and feelings were always there, just waiting for you to notice them, easily, without any force. There was once a young man who lived by the sea. His life was filled with moments of chaos and uncertainty, just like the waves that crashed against the shore every day. He watched as the waves rose and fell, sometimes gentle and inviting, other times wild and unpredictable. He spent many years trying to understand the rhythm of the ocean, hoping that if he could master it, his life would follow a more peaceful course. One day, while walking along the shore, he met an old fisherman who had lived by the sea for many years. The young man, eager to find the secret to navigating the waves, asked, "How do you stay calm in the face of such unpredictability? How do you know when to dive into the water and when to wait?" The fisherman smiled, his eyes reflecting the deep wisdom of the ocean. He motioned toward the waves and said, "The ocean is like life, ever changing, never the same from one moment to the next. You cannot control it, no matter how hard you try, but you can learn to move with it. You can learn to feel the rhythm, to trust the flow, and to ride the waves as they come. Sometimes you may find yourself riding high, and other times you may feel like you're sinking, but it is in the waiting, in the stillness, that you discover the greatest lessons. When you learn to flow with the waves, instead of fighting them, you begin to find balance, strength, and peace." The young man listened closely, absorbing the fisherman's words. For the first time, he understood that it was not about trying to control the waves, but about understanding the rhythm of the sea. He realized that he had been so focused on the highs and lows of life that he had forgotten to simply trust the process. And as he reflected on this wisdom, he realized that life itself, much like the ocean, had its own natural flow, and all he needed to do was learn how to ride those waves. He could let go of his need for control, and instead embrace the natural rhythm of life. And now, as you begin to relax and settle into this moment, you may find your mind drifting, like a surfer waiting on the edge of the ocean, feeling the pull of the waves, the rhythm of the water beneath you. And just like a surfer watches the waves, you might notice how your thoughts have, at times, been like those waves, sometimes smooth and gentle, and at other times rising up into crashing swells. Each wave is different, just as each moment in the market can be different. There's a certain flow to the waves, a natural rhythm, and just like that, there's a rhythm to the market. You've felt it before, the way things rise and fall, how the movement seems to be one step ahead, and yet always shifting. And sometimes, in the rush to catch the wave, there's that feeling of wanting to control it, to ride it perfectly, without a moment's hesitation. And yet, isn't it true that a surfer doesn't control the wave, but instead learns to move with it, to dance with it, to become part of it, just like a surfer? You've had times where you've caught that perfect wave, where everything seemed to align, the market, your instincts, your timing, all moving with effortless ease. And in those moments, you might have felt invincible, the wind in your hair, riding the wave with confidence, knowing exactly where to go. But as with every wave, sometimes there are those moments when the surf feels a little choppier, the waves harder to navigate. What if instead of fighting the waves, or feeling defeated by the ones that crash, you could learn to ride them, even when they seem unpredictable or overwhelming? A skilled surfer knows that even in the roughest waters, there is always a way to stay balanced, to remain grounded and in control, even when the tide feels like it might pull you under. It's not about avoiding the waves, but becoming one with them, feeling them, trusting in your ability to navigate them. And in this process, there's something else that happens. A sense of gratitude begins to rise. A recognition that every wave, every high and low, is a part of the journey. The more you embrace the rhythm of the market, like a surfer embracing the rhythm of the ocean, the more you'll notice how much you can learn, how much you can grow. There's no need to rush, no need to chase each wave, but instead you can be present, finding the confidence to trust the process, to trust your ability to read the waves before they arrive. When the market rises, you ride the wave with discipline, and when it falls, you find balance in the trough, knowing that you have the patience to wait for the next wave to come, trusting that it will come when the time is right. It's in the waiting, in the stillness, that your confidence grows, just as the surfer trusts the ocean, even when there is no wave in sight. You've been through high waves, riding them with success, and you've also experienced low waves, feeling the impact of the losses. But each wave has something to teach you. Each wave, a lesson in trust, patience, and gratefulness. The more you trust the process, the more you'll notice how naturally you move with it. How each wave you encounter becomes just another step in your journey. So, as you continue to embrace this flow of the market, think of yourself as the surfer who's learned to master the ocean, who knows that the waves may come and go, but it's how you respond, how you move with them, that makes the difference. And in this way, you can cultivate the confidence to face the waves of life and the market with discipline, gratitude, and a sense of ease. Every wave brings with it new opportunities, new moments to practice, to refine your skill, and to continue building that connection with the market, knowing that you are always learning. And just like a surfer feels that deep connection with the ocean, you can feel your connection to your inner wisdom, to your ability to move with the flow, to make decisions not from fear, but from a place of deep confidence and clarity. And now, as you begin to settle deeper into this experience, you may find yourself becoming more and more aware of how confident and grateful you feel, both in the market and in life. It's as if, like a surfer who has mastered the ocean, you now move with ease and grace, responding to the waves of the market with a calmness and understanding that comes naturally. And as you continue on your journey, you may begin to notice that each wave you encounter, whether it's a rise or a fall, is met with a sense of trust and patience. You no longer feel rushed or compelled to make decisions in fear, but instead, you make them with discipline and clarity, knowing that every choice is part of your path, part of your growth. And as you return to your day-to-day life, you might notice how naturally you are able to navigate challenges. You'll find yourself reacting to difficult situations with a calm sense of mastery, just like a surfer riding a wave with control and ease. In those moments, you'll remember that you know how to trust yourself, how to remain balanced, and how to stay connected to the flow of life. Each decision you make from this point forward is aligned with your ability to ride the waves of opportunity and challenge with grace and confidence. And as you move through the days ahead, you will find that your connection to the market, like the ocean, becomes a place of calm knowing, a place where you feel both in control and open to what comes next. Now, as you sleep tonight, and as you drift into rest, your subconscious mind will continue to integrate these ideas. Perhaps you'll have a dream, or a moment of clarity, where you see yourself surfing through the market, moving effortlessly with the waves. Each wave a symbol of your increasing confidence and gratitude for the opportunities you've been given. You may begin to notice signs, small reminders, throughout your days that reinforce this sense of balance. Perhaps you'll see waves, whether in the ocean or in patterns around you, reminding you that the flow is always there, always available to you. In the coming days, weeks, and months, you'll find that your relationship with the market and with your life is one of ease and discipline. You will be able to take the highs with confidence, knowing that they are part of the ride, and meet the lows with patience, trusting that they too have something to teach you. You'll find that every decision you make is informed by a sense of inner knowing, just as the surfer knows when to ride and when to wait. And over time, as you continue to master this flow, you will feel more and more at peace with the process. You will see yourself making decisions based on what feels aligned with your true goals and values, trusting that the waves, no matter how they rise or fall, are simply a part of the journey you're meant to take. When you wake from sleep, you'll feel more centered and calm, carrying this newfound sense of balance with you throughout your day. You'll find that you naturally bring discipline, confidence, and gratitude into your interactions and decisions. This new mindset is becoming stronger and stronger each day, and you are now becoming more and more the surfer of your life, confident, calm, and present in every wave, big or small. Now, as these changes continue to settle into place, you may notice even more subtle ways your mind begins to align with this new perspective. It's like a surfer who, over time, naturally learns to feel the rhythm of the ocean, riding each wave with effortless grace. You will now find that you can tune into your emotions, your thoughts, and your decisions with this same effortless confidence and clarity. You no longer need to force yourself to react to life's challenges. Instead, you can feel a deep sense of trust and patience, knowing that you are riding the waves of life with ease. Even in moments when things feel uncertain, you now have the strength to wait for the right wave, knowing that when the moment is right, you will move forward with grace and discipline. As you move through your day-to-day life, you will naturally feel more aligned with your goals. You will find yourself acting from a place of calm determination, and in every situation, you will have the confidence to respond in a way that serves you and those around you. Just like a surfer who knows when to paddle and when to ride, you will feel that knowing in your decisions. And as these suggestions take root, you will begin to notice small signs around you, whether in nature, in the way you interact with others, or in your moments of reflection, that reinforce your growing confidence, discipline, gratitude, and generosity. These signs will remind you that just like the ocean, the flow of life is always there, and you are always riding it with ease and mastery. Now, as you continue to deepen this sense of integration, take a moment to reflect on the shifts you've already made, how much more relaxed and confident you feel, how you've stepped into this new way of being. And as you do, know that with each passing day, you are becoming more and more aligned with your true potential. And as these positive changes continue to settle within you, let us also take a moment to reflect on the merit and positive energy we have cultivated here today. Merit, in this context, refers to the positive energy and good intentions we have generated through our effort, focus, and intention. May it now flow outward, beyond ourselves, to benefit all beings. Take a deep breath in, and with each exhale, imagine this positive energy radiating outward like ripples in a vast ocean. May this merit reach those who are suffering, bringing relief and hope. May it touch those in pain, offering healing and comfort. May it ease the burdens of those who are grieving and bring clarity to those in confusion or fear. May the positive energy we've generated serve as a source of strength, peace, and joy for all beings, seen and unseen, near and far. Now, in a moment, I'll count from 5 to 1, and as I do, you'll feel more and more awake, alert, and present in the here and now, bringing with you all the confidence, discipline, and gratitude that you've experienced during this time. 5. Becoming aware of the room around you, feeling the air, noticing how refreshed and at peace you feel. 4. Feeling the energy return to your body, your breath, your senses coming back into focus. 3. Gently becoming more awake, more alert, as your body begins to return to full awareness. 2. Feeling confident, grounded, and at ease with all the changes that have taken place, knowing that they will remain with you. 1. Fully awake, fully present, and ready to move forward with all the confidence and clarity you need. You're back in the here and now, feeling calm, balanced, and strong. Take a deep breath, and when you're ready, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, confident, and ready to embrace whatever comes next.